load up so I could actually do something. And fucking yeah, I got lost in editing stuff, so yeah.
About time you put some work into your channel.
Yeah, I know. Decided to take a page from you guys and make everything content. So I spent about 15 minutes talking about Lego.
Hi!
Hi, Sterapus! He can't hear us yet.
Oh. Hi!
We're pushing that number. We're going to do it today.
What
90...
number is that? 93?
He's got my channel up.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus. Go figure. So yes, as I was saying, I finally got the Clipchamp to freaking load up, and so I've been editing all afternoon and evening, and there's when the video comes out, probably tomorrow, which will be that'd be this evening for you guys, wouldn't it?
Maybe.
Probably.
Yeah.
If it's supposed to launch, like, it'll go live when?
Like the
how many hours from now?
I'd say about 12.
Okay, then that'll be mid-evening.
Okay.
About 8 p.m. for me.
Yeah. Well, it should be going live about then, and at about 9 minutes and 30 seconds, there's a small little flash of a small little spoiler.
It's one thing that I don't have within reach. I know what you're talking about, and I don't have one.
I was distracted sharing the stream onto my channel. So what are we looking for?
Okay, I'm going to privately send it to you, Gur, so that you can see exactly what I'm going to be.
It's not a regular size brick. It's a small size brick.
But it still gets the job done.
It still gets the job.
And if I use it properly, it'll last a long time.
Especially if you keep it encased in a hard protective. Yeah. This could go so many ways.
Oh, it already is.
I was going to say, I think it already has. Yeah, that's definitely a new profile picture.
Mm-hmm. It's not just going to be the new profile picture, though. It's going to be the new format of videos.
Stop motion Lego? Okay. That is... You complain about the project that I proposed to you taking up too much time, but now you want to do this?
I'm insane.
More power to you. Do what is going to make you happy and hopefully make the channel grow. But
I personally think it's going to be kick-ass.
I absolutely hope it is. I'm not saying I propose. Let's just, Brian, I proposed something to Seraphis that would involve me giving him money, and he's like, oh, that's a lot of work. And I don't have time for that.
Now
and then
you
he
know why I
presents
don't.
this.
Now you know why I don't have time for that.
Again, that's fine. My brain is just
By
not
the
following the logic as well, but I do hope it works well for you. I really, I do.
it's also funny because that same week that you offered me that, I had 2 other people offer me something for a job.
And
I said no.
I don't know. I think I'm weird. I like money. I like having more of it.
Yeah, having more of money is good, but if you turn what you like doing or what you can do into something that becomes deadlines and requirements and stuff, I very quickly descend into mediocrity and I lose all passion for doing whatever it is I'm doing.
I can understand that. I just. Anyways. I do hope it is successful, and I will watch when you post it.
If I don't lose 50 subscribers, I'm going to be very disappointed.
You won't. No, the big issue that I can see is that because it's Lego, and let's be honest, the words that come out of your mouth. Well,
Wait.
But
I'm purposely interrupting you.
Okay.
I'll state it up front. I'm just being honest. I think specifically because it's Lego, and specifically because of the words that come out of Seraphis' mouth, that there is going to be an appeal there.
I don't disagree, but that's not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm talking about YouTube burying it because Lego by default is seen as for kids. And so they are like look at some of like the Lego review channels, and like especially like over the last couple of years is like they've changed like some of the rules and requirements on things that you can do. Like there's a Lego YouTuber Jang, and he's literally had to basically rebuild his channel because of the changes that YouTube made as far as what's kid friendly, what's not, things like that. So I'm not saying there won't be an appeal.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it's is it going to be buried because of it? And I don't want him for that. So,
I will say though, I love Aegis's comment here though.
That's what she said. No, it's not, because Tori's not here. Hey!
I am slightly annoyed that she's not here because the
topic was all for her.
Yeah, it was all her suggestion. I didn't suggest anything.
All her suggestions, I properly formatted them, everything, put them in so we could go through them. I put in like 10 minutes of work. Hey, that's way more work than I usually put into this whole schmozzle.
I sacrificed watching a whole YouTube video.
Actually, I did. I mean, sort of. I was still watching it in the background, but still. Yeah.
So Gen Con's this week.
What's that?
Yeah.
You don't know what you don't know what Gen Con is?
I'm taking the piss. Of course, I know what it is.
Okay, I'm like,
Surprising there hasn't been a whole lot of like groundbreaking news coming out from it this year.
Yeah, I've heard very, very little. The the one thing that I have sort of indirectly heard is that sales at Catalyst sounds like they're doing pretty well. Which I just laugh because like I'm in a weird like middle point. I don't hate Catalyst. I think they've done a
Well, that
lot
makes
of
one
really.
of us.
Hold on. I'm not saying they haven't done plenty of stupid things, but I don't hate them. But you know, an insider that I have, you know, like sent him a list of, hey, I'm looking for these things. And he's like, I'll see what I can do, but we've basically sold out of everything. So, you know, that's a good sign from the convention floor.
I think the biggest news that I've run across is that D&D, I can't even say it with a straight face, is that over on D&D Beyond, they added Pathfinder Abomination Vaults to their selection of stuff you can purchase.
You're gonna have to fill me in on what those even are. I'm when you say Pathfinder Abomination Vaults, do you mean like Paizo or?
Yeah. So all of these people that were, oh, Pathfinder's superior to 5th edition, and you know, Paizo's better than Wizards of the Coast, blah blah blah. Okay. I guess your favorite, publisher and your favorite system just got in bed with the devil then.
They bent the knee. They
Dude!
kissed the ring.
They literally formed in the bed of the devil.
I know it. But a lot of people refuse to see that.
Right. And it's Washington. Dear Lord, like the relationship status of game designers in Washington is ridiculous. A word I'd rather not use, and but everyone can pretty much guess it.
Yeah.
Speaking of Catalyst before, did you hear that Renegade is doing a partnership with them? Or doing some stuff with them?
I did not.
Yeah, it's on their Discord in their Gen Con announcements.
What are they doing?
Well, I don't know. I'm not there. But apparently they've got something going on.
Oh, you said it was in their announcement, so I assumed you knew what it was.
It's in the Gen Con 25. Unboxing and one new thing is what they're apparently teased.
I'm trying to find some information here too.
All right, so 12 p.m., so probably 2 hours in.
They're doing something with HeroScape.
What, Shadowrun in HeroScape? Battletech in HeroScape.
This is weird.
Hmm?
Oh, weird. So this is just a like an assortment of everything. This isn't any kind of a partnership. This is just a hey, we're doing a live stream from Gen Con, and so I like just kind of like skipping through. They have Jordan Weissman from whoever he's working with or whoever he's with now.
Oh, that's right. He left, didn't he?
Oh, he's never been a part of Catalyst. I can go into that whole history, but Pinnacle, so Savage Worlds, and they're just all there, hey, here's our products, here's our products, here's our products. And so Renegade is just there showing off their stuff.
Oh, okay. So it's more like the League of Non-Aligned Studios then.
Yeah,
So this shows that they're teaming up with Dungeon Crawler Carl to bring that to a tabletop. It's a game I've never heard of.
No, Dungeon Crawler Carl is a book.
Okay, well, they're turning it into a board game then.
Right.
That's the only news that they have pushed out there.
That's from Renegade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really heard any news. Like I said, even mine was just kind of third hand.
Although there has been some interesting news, which has been going on in Game Master's Discord, or rather, Seraphis' Discord.
And I've got a longer longer video that I'm doing dedicated to it that'll release tomorrow.
So should I not bring up the art then?
Oh, that's a different one. Yeah, no, go for that.
So have you seen the art that the Japanese division of D&D is doing in Japan?
No.
Okay. It's about 1 million times better than what WotC is producing for the rest of the world. And quite literally, Game Master's Discord is kind of going fluffers over, and I'm trying to clean up my language here. It's going fluffers over just how much better the Japanese art looks.
Yeah. Why is that surprising to anyone?
Yeah, I know. That's kind of my take too. And there's a poll that they did over on the Game Masters channel, asking folks like, hey, which art do you like better, the old original Forgotten Realms boxed art or the new? And I don't know how many. I think somebody pointed out that there were.
Yeah, it's like a 73% sway towards the old.
871 votes. 74% prefer the original to 26% of the new.
Yeah,
I mean that's still kind of a small number, but still.
There's a decent amount of art in the new core books.
Yes, there is.
But there is also a lot of trash.
Yeah.
But again, it's so and that's the interesting thing with especially when you deal with like translations. Like usually it's not Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro doing it. It's Takanoko design house or something in Japan that says, hey, we'll pay you this much money and we're going to publish it in Japan.
Isn't it Tatsunoko?
No, I was trying to make up a name. Tatsunoko is an actual that's the people that did Macross, but
Big West and Studio New actually, but
anyways, whatever. Tatsunoko was involved in the original Macross, so shut up.
Yes, for distribution.
They were still involved. Anyways, point being, but like, it as far as Japan, it actually really doesn't surprise me, because if you want to like just go look at like Tokyo Disney versus Disneyland or Disney World, because
Have you seen Anime Stitch? Holy shit.
I have not seen that.
Have either of one of you seen the new Demon Hunters?
Oh, K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yeah, K-pop Demon Hunters.
I've
It's
seen
on
like
Netflix.
a little bit of it because my son was watching it. But
my daughter loves it.
It's pretty good. Yeah, we watched the whole thing, and we're already chomping at the bit for a sequel.
It is now like I have a feeling I'm gonna have to watch this at some point because everyone keeps talking about it.
Yeah, it's actually surprisingly really good. I mean, there's, as I understand it, I think the original version of it was supposed to be like almost 3 hours long.
Mm-hmm.
So keep that in mind, because the storyline is dramatically compressed into an hour and a half or something.
Got it.
So, so it's like progression happens at a very fast pace. Character development happens at an extremely fast pace, but it works.
All right. But real quick, like, because I hadn't fully finished my thought on.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. On Tokyo Disney. So like the interesting thing there, Disney doesn't own the park at all. Basically, it was like the 80s, and Disney was super hard up for cash. So this Japanese company comes in and says, "Hey, we want to put in our own park. We'll license it for you." So they still have to do everything according to quote unquote Disney rules, but it's their park. They own it all. And so what's interesting is when they want a new ride, they'll still go to Disney and say, "Hey, we want a ride." But where Disney is looking at like, okay, we're going to add something to Disneyland, and we have a $10 million budget, we'll say. Okay. Tokyo will come in and say, "Hey, we want that same thing. We're going to give you $50 million for it." Okay. So then the Imagineers go in, they're like, "Oh, so we've got this ride, but now we have an extra $40 million to play with." And they'll put that into the rides in the park. So yeah, hearing about the D&D books getting better art and a change up and things like that does not surprise me in the slightest.
I mean, it's also the fact that they're also trying to, adding to why they'd be doing the art so much better, really. They are trying to compete with what is the top Western system over there, which is Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I love every inch of that. I love that statistic.
But yeah, no, but it's not just that. It's like, let's be honest, Dungeons and Dragons has a very Western look to it. Okay. But that's not necessarily what Japan wants. Even when BattleTech, whose original designs all came out of Japan, went back to Japan, the American stylings of the art didn't work, and so they redid it with Japanese style art.
I still personally love those Japanese designs for those redesigns.
Sure, they're great looking designs, but
they look like Armored Cores, and I love that.
Yeah. But yeah, so the redoing of the art literally does not surprise me at all.
Oh, hey, you know what else was announced this past week? Cypher Evolved.
Okay.
Yep.
Does that mean second edition or something, or like the advanced rules rulebook?
Technically, this is one. This is a bit of a complicated one. So, the Red Book of Cypher is technically the second version of the Cypher Core rulebook already. So, if you wanted to kind of take that route, this would be Cypher 3rd edition. But
Which
yeah,
is probably more like 4th edition, because technically the original was Numenera.
which has already had 2 editions. Yep.
Yeah.
I believe the current one is Numenera D&D because it's Discovery and Destiny. So I like to cheekily call it D&D.
Right.
Ah, dear. Yeah, so that's been announced, and they are very clearly taking the TSR approach because it's all building on the same system. So it's still keeping everything backwards compatible, kind of like Chaosium as well. So,
Okay.
yeah. It's going to be a lot of fun. Then again, I could say the same thing for freaking Fantasy Age as well, because Green Room Publishing have been doing that too. So, hey, look at this. We're talking about news and stuff. That's weird.
Well, I mean, it's Gen Con season, which is typically when we get these kind of announcements. But even then,
True.
it's still pretty limited. I wonder if it's, backlash due to the whole tariff situation. People not wanting to, announce and commit to stuff. Because the trade deal with China still isn't locked down. So,
Game Masters, you want to answer this one? For those who came in late.
no, it's never been addressed, not even backstage.
Who?
I'm surprised no one's commented on my tag.
Head of sales.
No, I noticed that. I don't know, like a minute in,
Do you know
after we went live, and I'm just like, yeah.
But do you know why I put that there?
Nope.
Yeah. So, click to edit the name and title. So over on the left, click on the 3 dots above your little image thing, and then edit name and title.
I don't have that.
You don't?
Nope.
Oh, well, wherever you go to edit the name and title, maybe under your settings, you might see something different. Yep. Okay. Anyways, look at title.
Yeah, it says e.g. head of sales.
Right. I saw. I'm like, no, put that in there. This is how all of these episodes go. How are you upset or shocked?
I'm not. I'm just disappointed.
That's fair. I did catch a video of some rando, never seen their stuff before, was somewhat underwhelmed, so I'll probably never go back to their channel anyways.
That's no way to talk about the fat electrician.
That's a lie then, because I like Fat Electric, like I started watching the Unsubscribed podcast and I was less excited because the Fat Electrician wasn't on there. Like the other guys are good, but he just makes the show funny.
His tism.
Yes.
Also, his nose boops.
Yes. But no, the guy going back to Renegade. I'm a little annoyed because they had like paint masters, meaning they're not like finally approved, and this isn't how they'll actually look when they come out of the factory. But they had like masters of G.I. Joe Heroescape. And so had Cobra Commander and Destro, Tomax and Zaymot. I don't remember seeing any Joes, but I'm assuming they had some there. Anyways, I just know I'm going to spend some stupid amount of money on that.
So here's some additional news from Gen Con announcements. Does everybody know who Jen Ellis is?
No.
Okay. What about Keith Baker?
Yes, I have heard this.
Keith Baker was Eberron, right?
Yes. Jen
Okay.
Ellis is his wife.
Okay.
They are working with Daggerheart now.
On a new setting for the system.
Yes, on a new setting for Daggerheart. That's one announcement. Another is that Free League is publishing an Italian RPG in English that's been inspired by Zelda. Dragonbane is launching miniatures via Kickstarter.
Which is funny because I don't know how it's different. I wonder how it's different than the miniatures they've already been releasing through My Mini Factory, or if these are just going to be like actually manufactured as opposed to just 3D
STLs.
printed.
Yeah, I think they are. What is Cyberpunk Red?
That's the current version of Cyberpunk.
Yep.
Okay. So, all right. So there's going to be Cyberpunk Red and 2077 announcements. There is a single player mode listed as a solo play guide game master emulator for Cyberpunk Red.
That could be interesting.
There will be digital and print-on-demand products via Drive-Thru RPG. Night City 2045 is a book coming out. Art's currently in progress. Something called Interface Red Volume 5.
They basically, those are print collections of web articles.
I gotcha. Okay. Cyberpunk 2077 campaign book.
Quick hacks.
That's good.
Something called Rusted Chrome.
Well, updating a bunch of the older Chrome stuff, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, that's all foreign stuff to me. I'm not familiar enough with it.
Well, Chrome usually refers to cyberware, so Rusted Chrome could just be, black market cyberware, used cyberware, or just cyberware in general.
Although Rusted makes me think age, and thus, it's bringing in like 2020 version into like a 2077 setting.
There's going to be a Diablo, the role-playing game, complete with miniatures.
From
WotC already did that once.
Yeah, no, I think we've already seen something like that before, but from Blizzard, and this is going to be direct from Blizzard Entertainment, so it's not going to be like a 5th edition Diablo. It's just
interesting. Yeah, because Diablo was, I want to say it was a 2nd edition product.
Yeah, it was. It was 3rd edition. Yeah.
Yep.
So, all right. So it says that the rules are powered by a custom D6 dice pool system from a dream team led by Joe LaFavi from Blade Runner. GCU's, I'm not going to say this correct, Przemysław Zub of Dying Light, working alongside Cam Banks from Marvel Heroic Role-Playing, John Harper from Blades in the Dark, Mike Olson from Fate, and Sean Toomkin from Ironsworn on the cooler rules.
I don't know any of those dudes.
Some
of the games ring a bell, but
that seems to be all that's been like major stuff released so far or announced so far.
But yeah, kind of looping back to Cyberpunk. I think doing a 2077 world book is a brilliant idea, and honestly, I think it's way overdue. That book should have come out like within 30 days of the video game getting released. You know, as like the first choice, or when the anime came out as a second choice.
Well, technically, they did release that small booklet for Edgerunners.
Not a book.
Came out.
Not a booklet. It's a starter box.
Oh, starter box. I've only seen Skorkowski cover it. Huh. Wonder.
I think this actually just came out this year. Maybe late last year.
Hey, girl, what?
2024.
A complete total aside, what kind of setup do you have there? That let you just kind of switch to that top-down view. Is that run through OBS?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just set up different scenes in OBS, and then, I've already got the layouts.
I got
so it's like, I want to go top down, so I just select my DSLR top down.
And what kind of arm do you have that gives you that true top down look? Because like all the arms that I have found so far, sorry, I'm going off on a complete technical tangent here. All the arms that I have so far are like they give me like a degreed top down, not a top down.
Well, so the camera, the camera is a DSLR, so it's a Canon T6, I think.
Okay.
And so it's just on a quote unquote static mount. So it's not like, I mean, it's technically a swing arm. I can move it a little bit, but I really don't like to. But it's not like a microphone mount that's usually on like the springs and whatnot,
right,
to move it around.
Sorry, I'm in the process right now of trying to redo some stuff, and that's my next core project. And I haven't found anything that I really like. So, but I like that true top down like that.
All you have to do is tell me when you got a few minutes, and we can, obviously everyone is super excited for this. But seriously, just tell me when you want. We can just set up a backstage stream, and
Sure.
I'll show
Okay.
you everything.
Sounds good.
Anyways, but so like you get okay. I'll be honest. I think Q Workshop dice are way overrated.
Yes.
Like
I don't know.
those
Those
are
are
like.
cool looking.
I mean, the colors are cool, but they're almost impossible to read.
Oh, dude, you should see the Dragon Age dice. They are fucking impossible to read.
Like that's. I mean, so. Like I realize it's not impossible, but they are not great. And I've thought about that. I thought that about every single Q Workshop dice. Anyway, so little intro. I suppose I should zoom out. So this is just kind of, intro to Night City. Rules. Yeah, it's also really, really different because normally Cyberpunk, it's very, very red for all like their backgrounds. So they do this yellow green, which gives it very distinct look. You then get a mission, pre-gens, maps, and tokens and standees. Check it out. I did an unboxing. I've been sitting on this for like 4 months.
Oh, I can get it for $55 here.
Yeah, it's a little bit more expensive than other starter sets, but
that's cheap here.
No. I like usually a starter box like this, I'd be thinking like $25-$30 US. And I forget how much this was offhand. Oh, now I forget.
I just realized I've up to this point been the Down Under Spice Pirate.
I mean, the spice must flow.
It must.
Oh, well, I was thinking like the sixth member of Spice Girls, but that works too. Pirate Spice.
Pirate Spice.
Oh, boy.
Oh, dear. Well, I'm probably going to have to eventually get that box set now.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I think I've expended the savings that I had for Hero Escape, though.
If only you had a way to get some extra cash.
Can't think of any.
Can't think of any.
I'm not sure how I'm supposed to take that.
Oh, nothing inappropriate.
Okay. I mean, thank you for clarifying.
Yeah.
He gave me a pat on the head when he was ready. It's okay. I am awful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. I might have to bounce here in a few minutes and go get a nap.
That's okay. I'm sure we'll continue on just fine without you.
Yeah.
Or, everything will go tits up and,
Or both.
Just as long as you don't do anything.
The Jesus is always watching.
That's
What did you just do? What was that hand signal?
Oh, God. Gonna have to be careful of all hand signals, aren't I?
I'll be.
Jeez.
wow.
What?
All right. So every year at Gen Con, there's this thing called CardHAHA. So
I've seen, yeah.
they collect essentially trash from all the collectible card games out there. Okay. Magic Commons, just all like, and it's all sorts of games, but just cards upon cards upon cards upon cards upon cards. And for 3 days, like anybody can just go in and just build with the cards however you want in whatever format you want. Okay. And then after the dealer's hall closes on Saturday, they let everybody destroy it by throwing coins at it. Okay. Apparently this year they raised $6,855.10 for some charity.
Okay.
In coins.
This has to be an American thing. This just sounds absolutely stupid to me.
It's a convention. Of course it's stupid. Like, it's like, you paid how much and you're going to sit there building card houses for hours on end.
Just for it to get destroyed.
Just to have it destroyed, yes. I mean,
hey, more power to them, but
fine. It like $7,000 for a charity is nothing to laugh at. I'm just kind of shocked because again, it's all in coins.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, the first 4 packs of those Pathfinder cards have come in.
Good.
So they're slowly coming in, and I got the Gears and Guns decks. There's a lot more cards there than I thought. Like, each pack is essentially 110 cards. Not all of them, I feel like, are going to be useful for the D&D game as, like, card backs. But, like, because I've got, I've got this, right?
Okay.
Character sheet folder for the Artificer for 5th edition, right? Well, previous 5th edition. The first 5th edition?
yeah.
Yeah. And I put card sleeves into each of the sleeves slots And even with all that done, it only gave me enough room for about 150 odd cards. 150, 160 odd cards. So, and each pack is 110. So, yeah.
What's the copyright date on those? Like, when did they come out?
They're already Pathfinder 2nd edition, so not that long ago, I imagine.
Why are you putting all the cards in a binder? Wouldn't you want them more easily accessible to hand out to players?
Well, this way you don't have to shuffle through them.
That's fair.
2022.
Okay.
Yeah. Why is that?
I'm just curious. I mean, it's a product that I've not heard of. And did you show me one of them last week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's what we were. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Right.
But yeah, Paizo doing these cards literally goes all the way back.
Yeah.
At least to.
What does one individual card look like? Have you pulled any of those out yet?
Oh yeah, so you can see them. Boop, boop.
No, we can't. No.
Yeah, I got it.
But on armor, it'd be like
Right.
a picture of a shield,
Right?
Or an elven shield, or a dwarven shield, or the emerald shield of Methuselah, or
94.
It was at 93.
Yeah.
I dislike you and everything you stand for.
Somebody made a mistake.
We got one.
So like the weapons and armor pack is just standard, like weapons and armor, not anything named or magical or anything like that. Same with the gear deck. Where that starts to change is like for like the actual inventor gears and the gun deck. Yeah, actually, for the most part, the cards basically look like the box, like same kind of artwork.
I got you, with the same outline and all that.
Yeah, border and stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, I honestly.
And real quick, they'll also do decks for each adventure path. So like,
they used to. I haven't seen any for 2nd edition.
Oh, well, yeah, they used to. So it's like specific items that would come out during that adventure path. You'd have a pack of cards, and so you could deal those out as well.
That's kind of cool. Yep. So, and this is why I wish Tori was here. Is that kind of the direction that Daggerheart is trying to go? Or is their adventure like, because it was my understanding that Daggerheart was very card centered.
It does seem to be that way.
So is that how you would generate the adventure? Is through like random cards, or?
I don't know how it is on the GM's side, because a lot of the card stuff I've seen seems to be on the player's side. Like, that's how Darrington Press, Critical Role, going forward, that's how they're going to be monetizing the player side of things, by releasing these decks that are like ancestral backgrounds, weapons, powers, all that kind of stuff.
Because I don't care anything at all about that kind of a card. I like the items. That makes sense to me. I love the concept of having NPCs on the cards. A lot like what the 91, 92, 93 cards did with, TSR.
Yeah.
I love the concept of having monster cards. Because, I mean, simply put, everything's consolidated on the back of it.
Yeah.
I don't know of anything else, and I know to a degree there was like a limited set within the 91 set of TSR cards that was like left turn hallway, right turn hallway, open door, or uh, uh, stuff like castle hall, dungeon entrance that you could kind of use to randomly generate a dungeon. But other than that, I don't know that I'm really. I don't know that I'd need cards for feats or skills or anything like that. I mean, I guess it kind of could be cool. It would be interesting to see a complete role-playing system that was put together using only cards. But again, I still would prefer to have a book to reference.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if you watched that Starfinder rules deck video. I think that's the one that I shared last week. But like Paizo literally put out a deck of cards that's the Starfinder rules, and I'm like I picked it up over at the used bookstore, so I didn't really pay for it. I'm like, I'll get these and check it out. And I'm going through, and it's like, I don't know what the point of this is. The book already exists. Why do you have a deck of cards?
Yeah,
that's just the rules from the book.
When it comes to the rules like that, especially on the whose side is that meant to be for? Is that meant to be for the players? Is it meant to be for the GM? If it's for the GM, wouldn't they know all that, and wouldn't the book be better for them? Like,
I don't see that. I see a miniatures review for Combat Patrol. That was 3 weeks ago. 12 days ago.
Oh no, I did it years ago.
Oh, you said last week.
No, I sent you the link last week during Talkin Drek.
Oh, during our live. Okay, sorry. I've slept since then. Send it to me in Discord. That way it'll. Sir. Yeah, that I won't miss it that way. Oh, that's what I was going to ask. So this, I want to see next time you go to your godly bookstore. I want to see like some more slow pan video footage of all the books that they have.
Okay.
I need, like, every time you go, I need like at least an image of it so I can get jealous as to what all they have and what all you have access to.
It's kind of picked over. Somebody needs to show up and do
a restock.
Yeah, drop a restock on them. Yeah, it's been a few weeks. It's been a few weeks since I've been there last.
I did watch it. Okay.
I just like my thumbnail, but why?
Yeah. Like I said, I've slept since then. So.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. Like most of the card stuff, I think it's fine. I get wanting to have a quick reference, something that you can toss to a player. You know, unlike the armor and weapons cards isn't like the back of like there's the card, there's the front with the image, but isn't the back like mostly just like empty space, so that if you want to write in, oh, this is actually the mystical shield of Methuselah's left toe, you can put that all in there.
So that was first edition. In second edition, they wrote all the information for that item on the back of it.
So
I'm using a lot of post-it notes.
that's a little annoying. I mean, I can see like that would be fine if it was like half of the card. I'd still want like half the card to be blank so that I could either give it a name or if I want to give it some magical ability, whatever, to give to the players. You know, I think that would be a better product, but
Okay, so this is the backpack with crossbow, automatic crossbow, and on the back, yeah, it's basically.
Holy crap! That is a wall of tiny text.
Yes. There we go. Yeah, a whole bunch of text, and then the stat information for the crossbow. I kind of preferred first edition.
Robert Gray, we're all over the place. So
Indeed we are.
Literally just take where you're at right now and just jump right in. We're surface level on everything at the moment, I think.
The tism is strong tonight.
It is. But I should be a little bit more awake moving forward.
After a nap.
Well, they took the morning overtime away. It was kind of funny because, like, when my boss announced it, he's like, hey, until further notice, morning overtime until noon is approved. Monday through Friday. It's like, okay. And so I would stay most mornings. Like, if it was slow, I'd bounce out, but I'd stay till like somewhere between 11 and 12. And then Friday, like we had this big project going on. Well, the project ended on the 31st. And, well, on the 1st, Friday, I'm, it's like, oh, it's morning. I'm just gonna work some overtime because morning overtime's approved. And then like 10:30, my boss is like, hey, the project is over, so the overtime is over. I'm like, okay, I will get off. But by the way, you said until further notice.
Well, this is the notice.
Right. No, I know that's the notice, but it's like, and you had not given further notice, so I just assumed. Anyways, I'll admit though, I was burning myself out, so I think it's good that that's going away.
We might get a functional go again.
Theoretically. Well, but my Saturday, Sunday overtime is going to go away soon too, because they're finally hiring someone. So
one whole person,
not me.
No, at least 2, maybe 3 people. Depends on if we lose someone to the next department up, which, they just posted as well. I'm not applying for it. I don't feel smart enough. Anyways, that's fine. I like my comfortable rut.
Yeah.
Anyways, sorry to distract on that.
Oh, yeah, because we were vitally talking about something very important at the time.
Deep and profound conversations. Robert Gray will be sad that he missed it.
Yes.
Anyways. Ugh. Sorry. No, I just it's kind of funny because it's like I didn't want to cover Warhammer on my channel, but now I'm covering it a lot. I think it's mostly just what I've been able to get my brain to focus on.
I feel like that keeps happening to anyone that will touch on Warhammer. Like, their channel will just suddenly be taken over by Warhammer.
the interesting thing is, like, I'm not doing it in response to feedback from the channel. So it's not like suddenly, oh man, I'm getting tons of views on this. I'm getting tons of views on that. So that's what I have to keep doing to keep getting the views. It's literally, oh, this is where my brain's at right now. So this is what I'm doing. But it does still kind of annoy me. So I'm trying to figure out ways to make sure that I'm getting more varied content in. Actually, I don't know if you guys saw or watched the My Little Pony episode from this past week.
No, I got no notifications from this week except for me accidentally stumbling across that one that you did with Tom. And I am fucking annoyed.
What that I did with Tom?
Minis dude?
Oh.
Tom Mason?
What? Yeah, no, we did our My Little Pony episode on Wednesday.
I completely missed it. I apologize.
I'm not upset. I kind of expect you to watch them after the fact. You usually do. Anyways, but no, the coolest thing actually happened in this episode. Kim was upset that we're almost done. She's like, but I'm having fun and I want to keep going. And I'm like, great. Now I need to figure this out. Because I still need to rotate. I still want to rotate co-hosts. And Seraphis obviously wants a chance to come back. No?
You know what you could do? You could encourage... Huh?
Tell her to start her own channel?
Yes!
No.
Exactly.
No. I don't need her eclipsing me like in a week. Just because, internet.
And how do we know that's real? Oh,
Tori.
Tori. She and I started at the same bloody time. Well, within a few weeks of each other.
Hey, in her defense, she does still put up good content. Like, I'm not interested in her live plays. I'm not interested in her stitching, but her game content is great. And I realize she's using some little application for the stick figure animations, but she uses them really, really well.
Yeah.
So I like the one where she was having a conversation with herself was actually pretty funny. So
I definitely enjoyed that one.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't need to make my wife feel I don't need my wife to make me feel,
even more insecure.
Even more insecure. Yes, there we go. That's a great way to put it.
Sorry, overshadow.
Right. Exactly. But I am just glad that she has been having fun with it. And enjoying doing it. I don't want to turn it into the Brian and Kim channel.
But could.
I could. But
I mean, let's be fair. It's already kind of been that for the last 3 years, 2-3 years. Come on.
That's true, but that's more peanut gallery as opposed to Kim. Yes, I realize Kim is the peanut gallery, but it's different when she can be snarky and meaner off camera than she is on camera.
Yeah, but she's got that real deadpan humor, though. It works.
I
think it works.
No, but it has gotten me thinking about, okay, is there a way that I could do something more on the regular with her? But I don't know.
Stream a game of My Little Pony.
I mean, we're going to be playing it at some point, I know. But
turn it into a regular event.
We'll see.
Coward.
I am terrified of attracting the furries. I really am.
Look, if it makes you feel any better, it's barely any sex, okay? They're not nearly as kinky as you think.
I just don't want them. Robert Gray, that is even less likely than, what we've been doing. Oh, anyhow. All right. On that note, gentlemen, I think I'm going to leave.
Okay.
Because I need a nap.
Okay.
But I assume we will do this again next week.
I mean, we usually do.
Okay.
Unless I die or,
Then I'll plan on being here next week when theoretically that number above, Seraphis's shoulder is going to be at, I'm hoping for at least 96.
If it doesn't drop to 55, I'm going to be very disappointed.
It's not going to drop to 55.
Why have I not said cunt and fuck enough yet?
Even with that, it's not going to drop to 55.
Gosh darn it.
Well, I mean, have you seen the new cussing rules?
For what?
For monetization.
Nope.
No,
because you can say anything, pretty much anything now, and they'll still monetize you.
Yeah, I don't swear on my channel anyways, so.
I mean, I do, but it's very rare.
Yeah, I think I've sworn a couple of times, like on Bear's stream. That's
I'm pretty sure I've said penis on your stream as well.
That's at least twice, but that's not necessarily a swear.
It's anatomical.
That's right. Okay, I'm going to go take my nap. Gentlemen, have a great rest of your Sunday or Monday, whatever weird future time zone other Seraphis is in.
I'm in all the time zones.
No one caught my comment about other Seraphis.
We're aware of your implications.
All right. Bye, kids.
Bye.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Well, now that square's gone. Okay, so on the subject of cards, because that got me thinking about a whole bunch of things and whatnot. What's your feelings on the card decks for like Cypher System and Numenera, where it's got like the weird cards, the ruin cards, things like that?
I don't know anything about those.
Ah, okay.
I mean, I'm not I mean, just cards in general, I'm not opposed to it. I like the concept of the cards for one specific reason, and that is they're a lot lighter than books. So, especially if you're going to somebody else's place to play, it's a hell of a lot easier to carry, So, I mean, in that respect, I like that concept. Of course, as a player, I mean, really all you're taking with you would be I mean, I have to speak specific to D&D because I just don't know enough about the white books or anything else. Like if there is a player specific book, but for D&D, I mean, all I would need would be my dice, a pencil, my character sheet, some scratch paper, and the player's handbook, which isn't really a whole lot. Now, from a DM side of things, I mean, with how I run games, I never know what kind of book I'm going to need access to. I could dig deep into I could dig deep into something from, second edition at our 5th edition table and go, oh, that would be a cool idea to have. But I mean, of course, at that point too, I just make up whatever it is anyway. But I don't know. I mean, if everything was turned or converted into some form of a card, I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool.
Because, one of the advantages to some of the cards that they do, like as I said, the ruin ones, the weird ones, in a manner of speaking, is that it's basically the random event table, so to speak, from different sections as a card. So, like, if you wanted to randomly generate, like, something in the adventure, you could grab the deck, do a shuffle, pull a card randomly, and go with that kind of thing.
I do like that concept. I think that's cool. And I'll be honest, that's something that I've actually done with Magic the Gathering for years. I'll grab, a handful of cards and, or even a booster pack, and I'll create an adventure based on, whatever cards are, in that booster pack. That comes, you can imagine the result is some pretty messed up adventures, because you might have, a vampire, or you might have a plains, and then, I don't know, a soul ring or something. I mean, but that within itself is not terribly difficult to formulate an adventure from.
Yeah. Sorry, I got slightly distracted because I saw Robert going to tag me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the 3.5 DM uses a bunch of second edition books.
Sure.
I think like half the party has at least one item that's a second edition item, like version of that item, rather than like a third edition reinterpretation or something. Either because it just never got translated over to third edition, or because he wanted to do something different and so used the second edition version. And yeah, it's
well, and that happens here at my place too. I mean, it's if anything, I mean, it's like, okay, well, I know it exists here in this edition, but I can't find it, but I know where it is in this edition, so I'm just going to grab this book. Okay, guys, here's what it is. And that's just the version that we'll stick with, even though, there's likely a 5th edition version of it. Bag of Holding, I'll use that one as the prime example. I mean, I did a whole big video specific to that. My Bag of Holding is always going to use 2nd edition rules. I don't care that it's in 5th edition. I don't care what it does. 2nd edition rules is that's what it looks like. It's a big brown sack.
Although that card art for it as like a little pocket thing on the belt. Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, I mean that's one description that we have altered is, in the original it says that it's roughly a 2 foot by 4 foot sack. That's huge.
It's a lot bigger than that little belt pocket thing.
No kidding. So that's why, specific to that card art, that's why I've reduced the size of mine. And it just doesn't make sense to carry around a big sack slung over your shoulder while you're trying to swing a sword or shoot a crossbow or something. Well, what am I supposed to do? Just set the bag down?
Yes. Take the risk. Oh man, I reckon it was back in high school. We actually had an adventure where we had a bag of holding, and the tank was getting annoyed at not being able to be maneuverable enough, and so he dropped it and engaged in the fight. They broke morale, and so ran. But there was a group of goblins with the I think it was orcs or something, and one of the little bastards grabbed the bag of holding and ran with it. So I can't remember if we ended up trying to track them down or not, but yeah, we'd lost so much stuff.
So you never actually got it?
I don't think we ever actually recovered that.
Wow.
I think we had a staff of power in there as well, which was really annoying. Like, it was basically being saved for, like, we're going up to this, like, big tower. There's a necromancer in there. We know we need something big and powerful for it. So, like, we had a bunch of stuff that was in that bag for, like, always ready prep. And so, yeah, we lost so much shit. But yeah, I don't think we ever recovered it. So that was annoying. I wonder if I should put that bag into my setting now. That would be funny. Coming across a bag that's just got like 15th level.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's always been a staple item at my table. It's generally been one of the first items that a player will find. And I mean, now I've always been cautious and they're level 1 characters that find it, but I've always been cautious to only ever give them one. Because I don't want to deal with I'm going to put the bag inside of the bag.
See, I don't like that because it's okay. This is me as Artificer player talking here, obviously.
Sure.
I find that quote unquote nuclear option to be unimaginative and too simple and easy. It's like in playing a strategy game, as soon as you can build nukes, you start launching nukes at everyone else, right? I find it to be like that. It's like, yeah, you could do that, but how is that fun? Like, when you start being able to defeat everything that way, where's the fun?
Well, and not to mention that at a certain point, that's pretty much game ending. I mean, you win, but that's okay. That's it. There's nothing left. So start up a new game, I guess.
Yeah, and I don't know. I really don't like that kind of philosophy. I don't like D&D channels that promote that kind of strategy, shall we say.
Yeah.
Not talking about any channels in particular.
Yeah.
Well, no, just bloop bloop. The bloop bloops. Yep, that one. So yeah, this has been fun, and if I can wrap it up in the next 4 minutes, I will technically end before midnight. So, yeah. So this stream didn't exactly go the way I was planning. If anyone.
Well, we can always hold the specific topic you were wanting to talk about until next week.
Yes. And it will still be there, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah. Go was here, he left. He's tired. Surface has been here. Surface has been here. It's okay if it's just the tips.
I mean, I was going to say it, but you know.
Look, Australians don't have that filter, okay?
Exactly.
It's like
I should know.
exactly. It's like how we've got the saying "she'll be right," right? You can apply that to whether the person is male or female, because the saying is just "she'll be right." There's no actual meaning behind whether she is actually really a female or male. It's just our saying "she'll be right." Kind of like how we say mate or bloke or guy. The amount of times people have been like, excuse me, I'm a woman. And it's like online, it's you can always feel that it's Americans, and it's just like, yep.
Yes,
It's
and
what we say.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right. Well, I don't know. Any final words that you'd like to say before we end out this stream?
No.
94 people.
94.
94. 94. It needs to drop to 55. Understood?